I always find my ideas by pushing the boredom to the limit. So forcing myself to think. It takes a lot now to do something that is original, that it pushes me not to be like copying something that I already did 5 years ago, or subconsciously copying something that I already saw. Take time to think about one specific thing and then push myself to the boredom and explore like 100 ideas. I'm Constança, I'm from Lisbon and I'm a bartender. The way that I make cocktails is very much focused on flavor itself and the produce, not necessarily what spirit I'm going to use, and it's just very authentic and natural. Also about extracting the flavor as much as possible, respecting what the produce is without altering. I use a lot of different creative methods for different purposes, different drinks and different bars. For example, then you have different ways to create a drink. It can be produce focused, can be guest focused. What do we need? What does the guest really want at the moment? I like to be completely free. Uni is the one I'm most proud of, and it's truly original, and it's an idea that I had just in my brain out of boredom of asking the same question over and over and over. I wanted to do something that was completely new. I gave a lot of freedom, creative freedom, in designing the space with a team of architects. This is a new way of having a bar, this is a different aesthetic language, and then what is new is something that doesn't exist. And how do you create something that doesn't exist without copying yourself or using references that are buried in your subconscious? Is by creating a structure, but still not knowing where you're going. And that's where I did. Being a creative person and focusing a lot in constantly innovating and doing different initiatives for all the bars and my consultancy, I do think mentally, I think better when I'm in a big space in nature. And that was one of the big reasons that I moved. And the closer that I am to the produce, the closer I will be able to integrate it as well in my craft. I really like authenticity. And I know this is a word that has been used for years and like a key word that not necessarily is used right, in my opinion. I don't think concepts can be wrong or can be right, but I really like authentic, and it can be not to my taste, but if it's something that this person really stands by it and it's really who they are, I'm like, amazing. Taking the time and thinking, okay, I'm going to take these 3 hours to imagine this project, going through every little detail, and I feel that's because at this point everything is possible. You have no limits. My favorite part is when you start thinking about something and everything is possible, that gives me a lot of joy in that moment. And I think it's okay if it doesn't go through or it doesn't happen, because in that moment I was so happy just by thinking about it.